Why, hello, everyone. It's Shanti Titus here with Profit Mode Financial Services. And over here at this channel, we talk about how to create money in your business, how to invest that money, and how to save taxes on all of it. And today, what we're going to talk about is something that me and my husband were looking at, and it's very interesting to me. At first, I did not understand it at all. And honestly, I found it quite weird that people were paying for this, but and it's NFTs. So what are NFTs? NFT essentially stands for non-fungible token. It's pretty much a creation that you can make yourself and then you can mint it and sell it. So what type of creation? Some of the types of creations include digital art, music, small loops, films and short films, and then also documents like books, ebooks, and things like that. So there have been artists who have made millions of dollars by creating and minting NFTs. NFTs essentially you can create on your computer. You upload them to a website to be minted, and then from there you sell them. So there's more details in relation to the sales and all of that, but for now, that's just a simple aspect of that. So this is very interesting to me. I want to show you all this if you've heard of it, but you're like, okay, I'm going to come back to that. Well, I think that's probably why you're seeing this video now, is because it's time to come back to that. Okay. So if you are an artist, you're a creator, you definitely want to look into NFTs. So I'm going to show you some examples of some things that I have been seeing and collecting as far as information on NFTs. Okay. This is a great opportunity to create another revenue stream for you. Okay. So some people may know about the rapper Tory Lanez. There was a big scandal around him not too long ago. However, he actually created an album, a musical album, and he sold 1 million copies of it for $1 in 57 seconds. So essentially, there's only going to be 1 million copies of this album. And every time, here's the cool part about NFTs. Every time that your piece of art is resold, you are going to receive a royalty from that sale. This is why NFTs are like a complete disruptor and game changer for content creators. I'm going to repeat that again. You get to set how many copies of your creation exists. These are authentic copies. So if somebody tried to duplicate it, they will be able to be found out. Okay. So if you said there's only 1 million of your copies of your album, there's only gonna be 1 million copies. And then once they get resold, you're gonna get a royalty for it. Same goes for a film and all of that. So you legitimately can create your own wealth within your own ecosystem with no third party. This is huge, huge, huge. Okay. So as you can see, Tory Lanez, this rapper who was quote unquote canceled, revived himself and came back and made $1 million in 57 seconds. Okay. So I'm not going to get into the politics of anything that happened or anything that he did or anything like that. I'm showing you an example of what you can do for yourself. All right. We're going to take the positive out of that situation. So that's one example. This is on the Source website. You guys can check that out there. So he legitimately made $1 million within a matter of seconds. I have another example. Some people may know of the content creator Gary Vee. Gary Vee is huge, huge, huge in the entrepreneurship online community. So essentially, he literally drew these characters like with the alphabet on a piece of paper. He digitized each and every one of them and he sold them as an NFT. Each and every one of these represented an adjective that you needed to have or possess, something that you needed to be in order to be a great entrepreneur. And these were little doodles that he created on pen and paper. And he sold them they sold for $1.2 million. Okay. These are legitimate, like these are doodles. But here's the thing. So look, see, here's an example of right here. Passionate Parrot. This is one of the drawings, okay? So you can imagine the rest of them pretty much look something like this. He drew that, digitized it, and then sold each and every one of them individually. Now I'm going to say this. One of the things that I am seeing reoccurring is that the people that do the best with the NFTs, they have a following. Gary Vee has a huge following. A lot of people know that. Tory Lanez, you know, he's a rapper. He has a following. A lot of people know who he is. So a lot of people are saying that there's no money in NFTs unless you have a following, unless you're a celebrity. I gave you 2 examples of a celebrity. Well, now I'm going to give you an example of someone who isn't a celebrity, who is making a great living creating NFTs. And she actually resides in Ethiopia. Okay. I truly believe that if you are an amazing creator, it doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or not. I believe that your work will speak for itself, and that your clientele and people who love your work, they're going to pay for it. Okay. So I'm going to show you her work. Her name is Yatrida. Okay. She is based in Ethiopia. So she came up with this, I would say, digitized or virtual art collection of people from her family, and they recreated historical events or rituals, and then also just celebrations and different things that people in her tribe and in her country, they celebrated, right? So there are some examples, like for example, this one right here. This is literally just a loop, okay? Now, granted, it took a lot of work to create this art, and this is digital art that she created with her family and friends, and that's her right here pictured here. This is actually a rain dance that is a part of her Ethiopian culture. This particular NFT, this loop, sold for $16,000. Okay, this is a woman that's in Ethiopia who, if you go and find her on YouTube, she wasn't really known before she put the energy and the effort into her work, and she created a living for herself. $16,000 for this loop, and I believe this loop is like less than 30 seconds. No more than 45, 60 seconds. It's in between that range. Okay. So somebody actually bought this NFT. This is a one-in-one creation that they're going to own forever from Yatrida. Okay. She has a whole collection. So she also has one, Movement of the Ancestors, here. This one is the Heartbeat Movement. All right. Same thing here. If it can load. She pretty much sold this one for $12,000 in USD. All right. So this website right here is foundation.app. This one, I believe you have to be invited in order to become a creator and upload and mint your creations. But there's also others that, OpenSea is another one where I don't believe you need to have an invite in order to start uploading your creations. Once again, music, videos, as you saw Gary Vee, he actually doodled something and digitized it. Books, movies. We all have access to the internet. A lot of us are super creative. Right now is the time for you to monetize your work. If you are an artist, it is the perfect time for you now. You don't have to wait on a record label to give you a deal. You can put out your beautiful music and then mint it in NFT and then sell it, literally, and then make a living for yourself and travel and create more beautiful music. Don't miss out on this opportunity. It took me a while to wrap my head around it. Like, why would somebody want to buy digital art? Like, it's like, because my first inclination was that you could like copy it and download the file, but this is a little bit different. A lot of the people, they want authentication, to pretty much to see that it's actually real and it's from the original creator. So it's still, relatively new. However, as you saw with Yatrida, I mean, she made over, I think it was like 18 creations, and they all are like over 9,000, 10,000 each. And they're literally video loops that she created. So there's literally no excuse. Until next time, y'all, stay profitable and stay great. Check out the foundation.app. Check out OpenSea, Google OpenSea NFT platform. You will find it on there. But y'all stay great. Bye.